Today is the day. We got some beautiful weather, so let's get to it. You're watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back, and we're picking up right where we left off in my last vlog. And I completed my long run, or my easy run, today. It was 4.5 miles. It was very difficult. It took me 3 miles to even warm up. Now this is my first time running since the half marathon, so yeah, it was really tough, but I got it done. I was running 11.5 minute miles, baby. A true easy run. My heart rate was like 135. As I was mentioning in my last vlog, is Anne's transition week between the regular school year ending and her summer program starting. So we've been just trying to find things to keep the kids busy, and so they're not just tearing up the house and driving us nuts. So today is day 1. So we're heading out. We're gonna take the kids to go to the trampoline park. Well, at least that's what I'm thinking. And we might actually end up at Chuck E. Cheese, but we'll see. Wherever there's less cars in the parking lot is where we're gonna be, okay? So I'm going to bring you guys along. All right, we're here. We decided on Chuck E. Cheese. And the parking lot is mad empty. You ready for pizza? Yay! Got me a little appetizer while we wait for the pizza. Annie girl is in there jumping. Jumping. Annie girl. All right, we got some yummy pizza and some naughty unicorn churros. Oh my God. They don't have the animatronics anymore, but they do have them at the Volo Museum. If you really just want to see it for nostalgic purposes, they have them there.
Something for the whole family to enjoy.
Oh, somebody's sleepy. Somebody ate all the pizza and now they're ready for a nap. Look, Ann! It's Chuck E. Cheese! Ann gonna go hug him. You better be ready to jump up. Hey, Chuck E. Cheese! Yay! Spin your hand. Spin your hand. Look at Ann. Look at Ann. I knew it. Ann said, hey, listen. Stop dancing like that. Anthony, go get her. Go get her. Hey, we're back home. We put Ava to sleep, and then me and Ann girl went to Menards right quick because I need to get a couple things. So, yeah. Come on. Come on, Annie girl. Wait, Ann, come here. Ann be living her best life. She was up in Menards with this hat on because she said so. And then she got herself a little chicken, a little bobblehead chicken. You want to take that to the yard out back?
I am.
Let me show y'all what I got, Ann. You taking it out back? Put it in your playground? You ready for these? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody also wanted some bamboo chimes. Look at that. They sound amazing. So we're gonna put these up to replace the broken one that's up there from last year. You got new chimes? You wanna take it out back? Come on. Take it out back. And then I got these, girl. Just something quick. Put those flower hanging baskets on the side of the house. I needed some taller ones. See, this is what's here now. This ain't really working for me. Not sturdy. The wind blows this one all around. So it's barking like, who is that on the side of my house? It's just me, Sansa girl. Okay, last one. Okay, that's a little bit better. Come on. I don't know, I don't think I'm doing the topiaries again this year. I put the other hook right here, and then I put one in the front landscaping, so I'll be getting hanging pots for those. Excited to see what that will look like. And this is the wind chime from last year. I got this from Menards also. It was like their little whimsical gnome collection, but it got broke. I gotta climb up. That's good enough. Hey you guys, it's the next day or something like that. I just got dressed really quick in something extremely simple. I didn't even iron, okay? But I'm about to go grab lunch real quick with my friend Erin. It started off with me just being like, we need to chill. Let me just come over to your house. Then it was like, I got these free drinks with my Cooper's Hawk membership. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just go to lunch. Let's get dressed, let's get out of each other's house, and let's go eat. So that's what we're about to go do. I didn't even do brows, y'all. Like, I just threw on some quick powder just to make myself look a little bit more awake and intentional. Threw on this hat, didn't even style my hair. This is shower hair. I'm just coming back upstairs to grab a cardigan because I'm like, shoulders out, air conditioned restaurant, I'm gonna be cold. Bringing y'all in the dungeon once again. I think I'm just do like this navy blue cardigan, nice and soft, nice and warm. H&M classic. No, BDG, I think that's Urban Outfitters classic. I'm gonna be looking real nautical. Oh my God. Yeah, this will do. You know what? I'll take a glass of night jar.
Night jar?
Yeah.
Would you want more of this if I got the bottle?
Hey, good morning. Next day, I'm having a little bit of lunch, some leftover Chilean sea bass with grits. So good. And yeah, I didn't really vlog with y'all much more after I went to lunch because we kind of just, we were talking, had our lunch and then went home. We did plan to go on a walk this morning, and so we did just finish that. It was a 6-mile walk, which is half of the long run that I'm supposed to do today, but I'm not gonna run on top of the walk. I'm gonna count the walk as part of my run, and then I'm just going to run 5 miles, and that'll be my long run for today. Y'all, I took it real easy this week because my body is still recovering from the hard effort of that half marathon that I did. So no injuries, thank goodness, but I'm still like taking it easy, moving back into it very slowly. So my last run was more of the recovery run, but I'm still in active recovery. So yeah, we'll get back into full mode training next week, and I don't feel bad about it at all. I know. So I'm fixing the girls some lunch right now while I finish up my Chilean sea bass. And Anna's outside playing with Sansa. They're not playing together, they're both on separate missions. But we're getting ready to join them and have lunch outside. Been getting hella steps in. We took the girls for a walk last night. We actually went to the park. And it was so good because we took the long way to the park. I've been trying to really motivate Anthony to get moving. Not necessarily running, but at least walking. Getting those steps is gonna do nothing but power his fitness goals. And I definitely want him to stay on track because y'all know how hard it can be, bouncing back after an injury. My husband was injured over last summer and it's still hanging around because it was a back injury, and those are very stubborn. But he's been doing his physical therapy really well and everything, but y'all can, as you can probably tell, he gained some weight because he wasn't able to continue with his gym stuff, and that's really wearing on him because he worked so hard to lose weight that time, and it's really difficult psychologically to have to just accept, that you're gaining weight and you can't do much about it. We've been trying to address the diet and make sure that he's at least getting his cuts in there. The walking, I think it helps boost his fitness ego because at least he's moving. I think eventually we'll be able to add some speed to that, and he will be able to kind of join me for runs because Anthony is also a runner. He's not a fast runner, but he is the guy who's going to be out there jogging and on his own pace, but still jogging. And so, yeah, he's not a recreational competitive runner, but he understands movement and he's done the jogs and stuff. So while he's been on the treadmill, quite a bit this week, I know it's coming, hun. So impatient. He is still, slow to do it outside. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't want to really do it outside. But we got it in yesterday, so that was super good. Okay, you ready to eat? Ready for your lunch? Ava and Ann's lunches are looking more and more the same. It's so crazy. Okay, come on, little baby. Come on, follow me. Come on. Oh yeah, let me not forget her Nana. Oh my gosh, she loves bananas. Okay, come on, little baby. Come on, you ready for lunch? Attachable chair. We've actually only used this thing once before in real life. It's actually really the coolest thing. So it's an Inglesina product, and you just hook it onto the bottom of the table by twisting this, and it goes all the way up and has a real nice tight grip, and it kind of clamps on. kind of like a vice grip, and it's on there really good. And as long as the table is heavy enough to where you don't feel like the 20-pound baby is going to tip it, then it's a safe bet. And this table is made out of mostly like cement, so it's like a 400-pound table, so it's definitely not gonna flip. You see Sansa, girl. Sit down in your chair. Here, drink your drink. Let me clean your hands. Wait before you eat. Ann came and grabbed one tater tot and then ran off. Come back, Ann. She's been wearing this hat for like 4 days straight. Annie girl, are you gonna sit down and eat?
1, 2, 2.
Lunch outside was successful, and here's the hack. There's nothing to clean up. Ooh, I might be on to something. Daddy got new food for Salsa girl. Y'all, I really just want to get these 11 miles done. So since I already walked for 6, I want to just run for 5. Did I already tell y'all that? If I didn't, that's what's about to happen. But before I go, I'm getting ready to switch out my running shoes, and I wanted to share with you guys the run shoe game. Is that okay? Is this okay to incorporate, talk about running shoes? I know a couple people asked me about it, so let's just do it real quick. Because I know everybody's not a runner. Everybody doesn't care about run culture or the sport itself, you know, but I know some people are a little curious. So I got y'all propped up on the potato chip box because Anthony came home from Jewel with groceries. So let's just get this done real quick. Okay, so these are the shoes that I ran the last half marathon in. These are the On Cloud Monsters. These are pretty good. Nothing spectacular, but I don't think that there's anything spectacular about any running shoe. So let me just throw that out there first. So I'm starting a real low baseline, okay? As long as your feet are protected, you have some kind of cushion, you're not just running flat-footed, you have some kind of arch support, you have somewhere for your toes to spread and support your body, I think you're fine. Y'all, our ancestors used to run barefoot. So there's not a shoe that I'm gonna say is getting ready to solve all your running problems, because you really don't, your feet are not a problem, you get what I'm saying? But just make sure you got something that's not harming your feet over distances, and I think you're good. And special thanks to Famous Footwear for being so kind as to provide me with some new running shoes to try. So I'm really appreciative, I'm grateful, thank you guys so much. So I placed my order and I got 2 new running shoes to try. Now this first one is by a company called Brooks. Y'all are already familiar because this is a very popular running shoe brand. My friend Erin has these in a different color, so I definitely wanted to try them. These are the ones I got. It's kind of like that gray peach colorway. Ava is stealing my On sneakers. Okay. So this is the Launch 10. They're supposed to be really good, y'all. Erin raves about them. They're very lightweight. It's a small, compact shoe. It's not the big, you know, boat shoes with all this different stuff going on. So there is speed neutral, and girl, we just gonna try them out today. What I like about them already is that they're so simple. You know, you really don't need much. The human foot is very well designed. You don't need much, but just making sure you know that your toes have somewhere to go. So I actually always order my running shoes a half size up, so I always get 8s. And the other shoe is by a brand called Asics. You are familiar. Asics is actually the sponsor for the Sydney Marathon, which is so cool. So that's really why I got these, because I'm like, let me try out Asics. I've never tried them before. I'm only familiar with Nike, On, and what's that other shoe that I got in there that I ran the last half marathon in? It's gonna come to me. I'm just gonna put it on the screen right here, because I already know it's gonna come to me, so I can make that prediction. Anyway, this is in the color Indigo Fog White. Very neutral, very understated, very cool. I even like some of the bright orange color in there. I think that's really cool. I might wear these for the marathon. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool to have on Asics, with Asics as the sponsor. So yeah, I'm gonna try on the Brooks today and do my 5 miles with these. This is gonna be an easy 5 miles, y'all. We're gonna run in the 11s because I really need to be careful about this recovery. I really ran hard for that half marathon, okay? I told you I have 3 tiers of running. I have my regular easy run, I have my moderate effort run, and then 8:30 and beyond is hard effort. And it just gets harder after that, you know? And I'm measuring this based on my heart rate and how I'm feeling while I'm running. I can run a 10:30 all day. Like, I don't even have to stop. I can just, it's so easy. My heart rate be like 135. But when I start going up in speed, you know, it gets a little bit more difficult. So I wanna really keep it easy in this whole recovery week, because I wasn't supposed to be running hard for a half marathon for this training. I just was not supposed to do it, but I did it anyway because I'm the boss of me. but I don't want my training to get off track, so I do want to keep moving. So I felt really good about the 6-mile walk earlier. But before I close out this little segment right here, I just want to again say thank you to Famous Footwear. They did not have to send me nothing. I'm always so appreciative, and I want you guys to check out Famous Footwear if you haven't already. I know I grew up wearing shoes from Famous Footwear because they have everything from runners to your regular everyday sneakers. They have cute shoes, shoes for special occasions, boots, everything, okay? Pretty much they run the gamut when it comes to footwear. So I recommend you guys check them out. Everything was on sale when I was looking at the website. These were like $79.99. The Asics were on sale as well. So everything was like prices slashed left and right. So check it out. Get your kids back to school shoes. Get you some trainers, you know, for the gym. And I'm so excited to have 2 new runners in the mix so I can switch it up, see what I really like, and then I can be more prepared for my marathon in August. So let's go out here and get these 5 miles done. I'm running at an 11-minute pace, but I'm sweating real bad already. I'm gonna have to take this sweater off. Like I said, I got on the Brookses. They're pretty comfy. Thumbs up. So also no music today. I'm just running to the sounds of my breathing. Yes, I'd like to run faster so I can get this done quicker. Bottom line is, I need to slow down. That's the bottom line. So that's what I keep telling myself. Every time I get ready to speed up, I'm like, stay where you're at. You'll be fine. It's so funny because during the half marathon that I just completed, you know, I've been training now for 14 weeks and I've been running like 10-minute miles for the most part for my easy runs. So I'm just used to running 10-minute miles. So at the race, I was in the last mile or the last 1.1 miles and I was like, dang, this is getting hard, you know? I was like, I'm tired. And then I started pep talking to myself and I was like, you only got 1 mile to go. 10 more minutes. And then I looked at my pace. No, I have 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So crazy. Just so used to 1 mile equating 10 minutes. So once I reminded myself that I only had 8.5 minutes left, I was really in it then. Like, oh yeah. Today is the day. We got some beautiful weather, so let's get to it. Hey you guys, it's the next day and we made a ton of progress in the backyard. I can't wait to show y'all where we are with it. But first, today was Anne's first day back for her summer program and she just got home from school, so it's kind of like chaos. Ava just woke up from her nap. Anthony ordered Instacart, so I'm putting groceries away. Girl, his butt is at work and he was ordering Instacart on his way to work. Sir, thanks for the food, but okay. while the girls are having a snack, me and Sansa are gonna show you what we were able to get done yesterday. Ta-da! The thing I'm most proud of, the only thing I'm most excited about. I was able to bring back my herb and pepper garden. So we went with what we eat most of the time, and that is rosemary. Even the smell of it just smells like braised short ribs. I put some impatiens here just to add a little color. This third tier is cilantro and these chili peppers, just the one stalk here. More impatiens, and then down here we got room for some mild peppers. They're kind of like poblano bell peppers. Excuse me, Sansa. So I'm excited to see this thing blooming. I do have a trick for the birds. My dad told me to sprinkle some cayenne pepper on everything and they won't bother it. And he has a very thriving and full garden, so he must know what he's talking about. I did a little flower box over here for the window. I don't know what these flowers are called that are in here. I know that these are the seed geraniums. And then I got this little viney one that's going to grow and hang down. It's gonna be so cute. I hope it doesn't fall. It's up there pretty sturdy and I get to see it from the inside kitchen window. And do y'all remember this box, the storage box that I got off of Amazon a couple years back? It's been working out great. For this year, I decided to store the rugs out here, and everything is perfect, and it is waterproof. So I'll be pulling those rugs out very shortly. And I did get some more solar lights. Y'all, I had to throw out the ones from last year. As it turns out, solar lights need to be brought inside. They cannot survive the winter. It ruins the solar panel at the top. So I threw those ones out from last year. We're going with the new ones. And these are our Gobi lights. We're rolling with these again. They're super nice. They're actually the best string lights on the market. I'll put a link if you guys want to explore, but I promise you they're the best. So here's one of the pots that I put together. I got some Dusty Miller, seed geranium. I always do the spike right in the back. And then I forgot what this one is called. The other one is almost exactly the same. I got my 3 concrete pots here that I love so much. I got these off of Wayfair as a set, and they are heavy. Sansa, stop walking in my stuff. This one is my favorite because we've got the lily right in the middle. It did break a little bit, so I have it leaning against the stick. I think it's going to heal just fine because it's even looking better just from yesterday. But yeah, it got crushed in the trunk trying to get it home, so be careful when you're bringing your flowers home. And then we got this hanging, so that's going to be a long little vine coming out. And then these pots over here, these are going to be really pretty when they bloom. Really excited about those. And as you guys know, I say this every year, but when you first plant them, they look all sparse, and then they start to fill in as they bloom and grow and you water them. So yeah, pretty happy with those. We got some petunias, and then I did add mulch to this mulch bed because Sansa had messed it up. So it looks pretty good. I ain't too mad at it. For a backyard mulch bed, I ain't mad at it. Sansa, stop messing up the stuff, okay? And then all these little bald spots in the grass. Some of this from all the parties we had last year, but some of it is from Sansa digging. So I put grass seeds down and I sprinkled some cayenne pepper so the birds don't eat them before they germinate. So far, so good. And this is the mulch bed that goes around the pergola. Now, when I have the shade up, it casts a shadow on that side of the pergola. Now, I have it open now, but normally it's closed. So that's why I have different flowers on this side than that side, because this side gets full sun, that side doesn't. So we got some pretty little multicolored flowers here. I forgot what they're called, but they are full sun. We got the hydrangeas here that I planted a couple years ago. Those come back every year. We got our winter creeper, also comes back. And then we have our sunflowers that are also perennials, and plucked them all off, so it needs to recover, but I think it'll recover just fine. But yeah, she just can't help herself plucking those. And we got some evergreen, and then this is the mulch bed that I just put in, or the flowers that I just put in. All of these are new. Really looking forward to these lilies right in the middle. We got some marigolds. This is another type of lily, I think. I can't remember the name. I did add a hosta, which is a perennial, so these will come back every year and it'll get bigger. So I'm going to do another one over there. Now, hostas are shade plants, so that's why I have them so close to the evergreen shrub, because it's casting a shadow and it's most likely going to do fine. And the same thing for over here. This tree is going to cast a shadow, so I'm just going to put it right there. You got to think about that, because some plants, they won't thrive if they don't have the right conditions. Impatiens, which are also shade plants, perfect for this side. The winter creeper, it just grows wherever. It doesn't care. Then another hosta, another hatch of impatiens. So these are going to do great on this side. keep this area clear over here in case we gotta get to this thing, you know what I mean? So that is it for now. I did buy some new torches because the ones from last year, we couldn't get them open, y'all. I don't know what happened, but towards the end of the summer, when my sister was having her party and stuff back here, we couldn't even get them on because we couldn't get them open in order to pour more torch fuel in there. So we had to end up getting rid of those, and it was such a sad day because those were my favorite tiki torches, but we could not for the life of us get them open. So I bought new ones, only 2 this time. It promises to be 5 times larger than your typical tiki torch. So that's why I wanted these, and that's why I only got 2. So I'm just going to shorten them so they're not taller than me, just shorten them about right here and put them, you know, one on each side of the pergola. Y'all know I have to have my tiki torches. You know, they've got the citronella mosquito repellent, and they also just look really nice. So as you guys can see, all the furniture is still covered. I really haven't unveiled it for the season just yet because I need to get the rugs out, and I need to order another umbrella because the one from last year, girl, we had a windstorm. It took the umbrella and destroyed it. And I need to get new propane tanks and things for the grill, the fire pits. I need to do a little bit of cleaning. So I'm not ready to actually kick off the patio just yet. I was whispering, okay, because I didn't want the neighbors to hear me. They probably already did. They be so tuned in. So as you can see, the patio isn't 100% yet, but we are at around 80, and I'm really excited about it because the hard work is done. The back-breaking hard work is done. And so I will share the results with you guys in my next vlog. Unfortunately, it won't be this one because there's a lot more work to do, and it just won't be done by the time this vlog goes up. Notice anything different in here? The couches are out, girl. The junk people came yesterday and took the couches out. So I'm gonna be putting the new couch in here probably tomorrow. I'm just gonna let today breathe. I'm gonna relax, hang out with the kids, and I'll get back to work on this tomorrow. Right now, girl, this looks like a freaking playroom for real. Look at Ava, girl, just having the time of her life up in here. I was so glad to see those couches leave. I was kind of embarrassed that the junk guys even saw them because those couches were messed up. Okay, they were messed up real good. People were asking me like, was I gonna donate them or give them to somebody? I was like, no. Y'all, some stuff is just garbage. Like, I'm just telling you, like, I'm not gonna donate something that has broken parts. You get what I'm saying? Some stuff just belongs in the landfill, you know? And that couch had, we had it for a long time, so we definitely got good use out of it. I do not recommend down for a family room because it's just it takes too much of a beating. That was irritating. Plus, when you have kids, I have a kid on the spectrum. She's trying to eat the, you know, feathers and constantly pulling them out. They were always all over the house, constantly having to vacuum them up. And it's just kind of unsightly when the cushions are always pushed down and misshapen. Like, I feel like down is very high maintenance. You have to always be like adjusting it and stuff. So yeah, for the family room, I think you need a particular type of sectional or something like that. You don't need down cushions. I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely stay tuned for my next vlog because I'll be showing you guys the 2025 season patio look along with some other updates I'm making around the house. So you guys make sure you come back next Sunday, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.